Hi friends, so I am Preeti. Today we are visiting Villanau Palace, which is situated 10 km away from the Warsaw city center. You can go through public transport to that place. As you can see, we traveled during winters and there was a huge snowfall before the day before we were traveling to that place. So all the areas are covered with snows, all the trees, all the plants are covered with snows. So this is a nice place to visit. You can see there is a museum inside that palace, but we could not visit as that day the museum was closed, that we didn't know, so we could not visit to that museum. But there are lot of things you can explore in that compound of the palace, and there are lot of decorations, lot of light decoration, there are a lot of statues, there are a lot of monuments, and you can see. And we traveled, I think, on Sunday or Monday. That day the palace was closed. Palace was not closed. You can go through the palace and you can visit all the places near or to it, but the main museum was closed that day, so we could not visit the museum. But you can see there is light decoration. These are the lights, and at the night they really lights all over the place, and there is a fountain in between the lights, and there are a lot of statues which is made of cement. These statues are the great persons of Poland who born in Poland, who contributed a lot during the independence of Poland. So you can see a lot of things there. There are seats, there are some chairs, you can sit, you can explore. So it was a very nice time, as I was experiencing the snow for the first time here. So I was very excited for the snow. I didn't care about what is happening, or the museum is closed or open. I just wanted to explore the snows. And there were a lot of foreigners were traveling to this place that particular day we traveled. But yeah, this is a nice view, and this is the backside view of the palace, but the front side view of the palace is really nice. Yeah, it's really nice. And in summers the trees are all flowering trees, and this is the garden. But as it is a time of winter, all the trees dried up, so you can't see any flowers or anything. These are the statues. Yeah, so I will visit this place in summer. I have planned. I want to see the museum as well, so I want to visit one more time to this palace. So let's talk about the history of this palace. As this palace was made for a king named I can't pronounce the name, but it was before it was closed, but in 1805 it was opened for the people, as the king and his wife decided to make a museum, create a museum inside this palace, and they will be open for the people can visit inside the palace. They can see all the monuments or all the things in the museum. So it is popular, it became popular after this. Villanau Palace, a wonderful royal residence. The work began on April 23rd of 1677, when a village became the property of King John Sobieski III. So it was decided by King John Sobieski III to build a palace, which he decided that it will only have one floor, and then after they modified the palace by the next king, At the first floor was only created, and huge construction work were conducted in the year of 1677 to 1696. After the completion of the building, comprised of element of nobility house, an Italian garden, villa, and a French palace in the style of Louis XIV. After the death of the king, the palace became the property of his son, and in 1720, a rundown property was purchased by one of the wealthiest women in the Poland of these days. Her name was Elizabeth. So there is a long history of this palace, and it was the first museum in Poland which was opened in the Wilanów Palace in 1805. So that is it for today. Let's visit this place another time, and I will show all the museum things in our next video. Till then, bye bye.